What up? Dave Jefferson, Calculated Conversation, Divine Dynamics, however you want it. I'm here because I wanted to address a little conversation. I've been seeing it go back and forth on social media. It's men and it's women. It's not going super well, but we're going to try to break it down. Men are claiming that they don't have the space in their relationships to be transparent, to talk about how they feel, and to express their needs without being ridiculed, put down, put in the feminine category, called soft, or just overall not heard and disrespected. Women are saying, hey, that's not all of us. Be responsible, stand up, be a man, and take control of your communication and your transparency. Don't put that on us. First thing I'm gonna say is if you don't have the ability to see two sides in any story, and then you really shouldn't be commenting on it because these situations are very, very sensitive, right? They impact a lot of people, they frustrate a lot of people, make a lot of people angry. And so you have to be very strategic as you break these things down, and you need the ability to look at both sides of the story so that you can address other people's feelings and experiences. Even if you don't agree, educate yourself on it so as you start to come to a resolution and problem solve, you can incorporate everybody's needs, and the resolution just might work. But they don't work when needs are only addressed from one side. And so we have to get out of that. And so these conversations are not for everybody. So if you don't have that ability, please do not try, because all you're going to do is frustrate the opposite parties or whatever. So I think men are telling the truth, right? We come from a society that says men that are transparent, men that say how they feel, men that express their needs are soft and weak, right? Men subscribe to that, and women subscribe to that, and that's where we get the whole tough guy rah rah act from, and women start to think that a man is supposed to be tough and aggressive masculine, right? And so that's a fallacy taught to us by our society, I think mainly to keep us separated. I don't think that that's true. I think the most masculine, the most divine men, they stand tall, they communicate, they know how to be transparent, they know how to be respectful, they know how to hear, listen, and they have a heart. And they have a certain level of feminine energy that allows them to communicate with children and women, right? You can't bring children and women this whole macho masculinity, rah rah energy the whole time, because they're not going to relate to you and you're going to scare the hell out of them. So we have to understand there's a very healthy ratio of that dynamic that men have to have. So fuck what society told you, okay? And women, please, if you have a man in your life that you care about, that you don't want to lose, that you want to keep, that you want to be happy and find his purpose, please just hear him out. Listen to what he has to say. No, don't let him disrespect you, put his hands on you, violate you, or put you down as he's doing it. But if he's respectfully breaking down his point of view, and giving it to you so that you have more information on him in the way that you can receive, then please just receive it. Don't agree, but just hear it and listen and see if there's anything you can do to support the man in that area to help make him strong, right? They say the queen protect the king in a lot of circumstances. And so that's something you can do. And if you don't like the man like that, to where you want to really hear and listen, leave him the hell alone. Like, get his PlayStation and his sandals about your house, right? And so no reason to have a man in there that you don't care to hear, right? And men, you can't shut down, baby. I know it's frustrating, and I know that I know it's the easy thing to do to retreat, but we got to express ourselves. And the main reason is because a man that doesn't express is a time bomb that's ticking. And when these things blow up, they never blow up the right way, right? It's always something that ends up in some drama, some physical harm, some jail time, some death, right? Some disrespect, some broken families. All these things happen when we don't have the conversation that we need to have before we blow our top. So you have to express yourself. Here's the key: become very skilled in understanding the difference between women here to build and women here to destroy. And you don't mistake one for the other, and don't give this one something that this one is supposed to have, right? What that means is, don't open up to everybody. It's your responsibility to know what type of woman and build the standard and the boundary to know what type of woman is here to build. That's the woman you want to open up to, and there are plenty of them out there. You just have to acknowledge them, get their patterns down so that you can recognize them when you see them. That's the goal. And so you're not allowed to like, you got no business opening up to women who already shown you that they don't give a damn how you feel. You got no business staying there. So you have to set your boundaries, set your standards, reevaluate your values, and you have to make a move if you're not being allowed to have the space to express yourself. Relationships are about relating, right? So that means that half of the word is relate. So relating is transferring information back and forth. It doesn't have to be the best information, doesn't have to always feel good, might be a little uncomfortable, but it just has to be true. As long